Hi there, sexy superstars. Carrie Millspaw here. I want to remind you that your attitude determines your outcome. Now, let's go a little deep into that. What kind of attitude do you have when you step into something new? Maybe it's with your business, maybe it's with your relationships, maybe it's with your children, family, friends. Do you have this preconceived notion before you set out to do whatever it is that you're going to do, where you think it's going to turn out a certain way? You've already started this story inside of your mind that determines your outcome. So let's give a few examples, just quick, down and dirty, so you can take away some juicy stuff so you can start to live a life you really, really want to have instead of what you don't want, okay? So, for example, if I'm starting something in business and I can talk to a marketing assistant and I'm talking to them and I'm playing it out and I start to think, this isn't going to work. My attitude already starts to go sour, starts to go left, go into this negative space that this might not work, but I'll do it anyway. Guess what's going to happen? It's not going to work. Okay. Let me go into more scenarios. My daughter and I, we go out to eat often. It's something we like to do. We get some mommy-daughter time and we get some more one-on-one FaceTime, and I'm not cooking for once, so it's a win-win. But we always have the best service. No matter where we go, we always get stuff for free. We get the best waiters or waitresses. We get seated right away. We always get seated in the area we want to sit in. And it's seriously, we don't ask for any of this. We just have this attitude of it's going to be fun. We're going to enjoy it. The food's going to taste great. We're going to the best service. We're going to get something for free. And guess what? It always happens. It always happens, literally. It just happened the other night when we were out. I think it was Friday night, just the other day. So again, a great reminder, I always have the best outcome because we have a good attitude about it. It's a fun evening out. Why would we have a bad attitude about it? Now, I didn't really notice this until I was in a relationship with someone who had the different outcome and attitude mindset than I do. And it wasn't until months went by and I thought, why am I getting such bad service? Every dinner out was a negative experience. The desserts I would normally order would show up like with half the chocolate, half the fudge, half the exuberance and abundance I was used to getting. And it hit me. It wasn't my attitude, it was his. It was something where we were working negatively together. And watch who you're around. If you start to notice that life isn't as smooth, what's going on? I always get my way, I always get what I want. Why are things now working against me? Is it the company you're keeping? Is it the friends you're choosing to hang around? Is it the relationship you're in? It doesn't work. It's like having a positive and a negative, which don't work together. It's like opposite magnets. They don't stick together, do they? They fight each other. Same goes with your energy. If you're working hard to be positive and your partner or the company you choose to keep is working with a negative mindset, it's never going to work. Okay, so kind of watch that pattern as I did, and I had to let that relationship go for many reasons. But the beautiful part is, I got it back. I was like, wow, now everything's working magically again. And I noticed that when I was out with him, things were always going in the opposite direction, bad service, being overpriced. It was always a negative experience. And date night shouldn't be negative, it should be fun. And with my daughter or friends, I always had the best service. We'd get free dessert for no reason. Stuff would just fall into our laps like we were magically, divinely orchestrated to be VIP wherever we went. It was super fun, and it's the way it should be. So take a look at your attitude before you start to see what the outcome comes to be. Start to write your story, even write it in your mind before you even go somewhere. And you're, kind of thinking of the scenario. I spoke the other day and I had a raging headache. Okay. And I spoke to a women's event the other night. In my mind, on the way there, I'm like, this is going to go perfectly. It's going to work out perfect. I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to connect with these amazing women. I'm not going to feel any pain. And through the whole event, I forgot all about the headache. The tension headache, it kind of reappeared on the drive home. It's like, oh yeah, I have this tension headache that's been going on for a few days now. So determine your outcome by writing the story in your mind first. What do you want to create? You're that powerful. See the scenario in your mind. This is going to work out for me. I do this on the way to the airport. There's going to be no lines. I'm going to get through security within seconds. Things are going to work out perfect. I get people to go, oh, go ahead of me. It's okay. Go ahead. That just happens everywhere I go because my attitude is in check. First thing in the morning, get your attitude straight. Before you leave the house, get your attitude straight. See yourself getting that close parking spot. See it happen in your mind first, and you're going to always get that outcome. Now, unfortunately, it works the other way too. Oh, we're going to be late. We're going to get stuck in traffic. Things are not going to work out. That restaurant's going to be too busy. Guess what? That's going to be your outcome every time. You're that powerful. That's how much energy we give out every day. We're projecting what we want through our thoughts. So you might as well make them super yummy and delicious, right? Make them the best thoughts ever. Hope this was a positive influence for you today, so you can go out and experience life the way it should be experienced, with happy, abundance, and prosperous and joy. Big hugs, big love, guys. Mwah.